This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say three-peat? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The Neshannock Lancers are WPIAL Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
It's Monitis, works through Ritson, has a chance, score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. That's recovered, and did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Gabe McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over
Rams, each teams with victories on Monday in the quarterfinals after first-round byes to make it here to the WPIAL semi-final game here at Seneca Valley High School. Lee Moan alongside, I'm James Dotson. Glad you're watching on the NFHS Network, listening as well at lcsportsnet.com. Neshannock 17-3 overall, Southside 15-3 overall. Two teams, two great sections, section champions that have had to be challenged all throughout the year. Lee, this is going to be a great battle here today, and especially when we can see the depth of pitching with the number twos going on the bump today.
Yeah, you can't have the number ones now because you have that two-day break instead of the 3 or 4 day break. So now you have to rely on the 2-day breaks. I love the way the WPIAL did that a few years back. You know, you put them closer together so you can't ride a whole number one the whole way through the playoffs. So it's good to see, and we'll see how the depth works out today for both teams.
Winner of this one will take on the winner of the Fort Cherry against Riverview game. That's also going to be a 4 o'clock start. Almost all 4 o'clock starts across the WPIAL. A couple exceptions. There's a 7 o'clock game later on at Ross Memorial down at W&J, and also a 1A final in the books. Greensburg Central Catholic played at noon today and defeated Sarah Catholic 2-1. We'll take a look at the full starting lineups here momentarily on this cool, damp Wednesday afternoon, but first pitch delivery coming your way, and it's going to bounce its way in for ball one to Ian Diltz for time of first pitch, 3:59 p.m.
You were a minute ahead of time. That's good.
Oh, we'll take it. Outside corner for a called strike, evens the count at 1-1. Ian Diltz, A.C. Corfield, Ryan Shaw, Cole McCoy, the top four in the order, followed by Will Hudson, Jacob Ziegler, Jacob Little, Dawson Frazier, and Brooks Mizik for the batting order. In the field and not batting today is Todd Matejevich, as that one's in there for strike two from starting pitcher Denny Joseph.
Starting lineups brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Check them out at craneroombgrill.com.
1-2 now the count, and breaking ball just misses downstairs, even the count at 2-2. The rest of your defensive alignment: Kevin Gerlach, Cole Hutchinson, and Anthony Aiken left to right in the outfield. Brian Cameron and Nathan Rickle on the left side of the infield. Luca Pagley and Mason Moroz at second and first. Hayden Patterson behind the dish, the senior, receiving a 2-2 pitch. It's going to be grounded towards second base, taken over by Pagley on the first for the first out of the inning, retiring Ian Diltz. Denny Joseph, the senior left-hander, working all from the stretch. He's 4-1 on the year. This is his 7th start of the season, coming in with 42 strikeouts and just 8 walks on the year. Talk about a great ratio right there, Lee.
Yeah, you love it, too. Defensive alignment, real quick, brought to you by MedorBonnerLaw.com. You can check them out, Medor Bonner Law. They have a team of experienced lawyers and staff always ready to help.
And here's A.C. Corfield. We've talked about him a lot over the last couple of years. This year especially, he actually broke I believe it was both single game and career rushing records against Neshannock earlier this season.
And then he broke the basketball career scoring record.
And now getting it done on the diamond, where he leads the team in just about every offensive category. Has a 1-1 count here in the top of the first inning, 1 down.
Yeah, he's going to be off the Case Western to continue his baseball career.
Another backdoor breaking ball in there for strike two. 1-2 now the count. Hitting over 500, 10 extra base hits, just shy of a 650 on base percentage. The only stat he doesn't lead in is RBIs, and that's Ryan Shaw in the on deck circle. He's got one more than him. He's got 20 compared to Corfield's 19 as that breaking ball bounces in. Count even at 2-2.
Boy, if he was a catcher, I'd say put him in the Pirate lineup.
You're not too wrong with that statement.
Yeah, 137's a little rough.
The 2-2. This one's going to be chopped towards third base, and it's going to go foul.
Yeah, all turf field here at Seneca Valley has been that way for a few years now.
I love what the WPIAL did. I don't know how intentional it was, but mentioned there's only one doubleheader in the baseball games today. 7 sites for 8 games. All were 4 o'clock starts, minus the one we mentioned that was a noon start. But I think as part of it, knowing the system was coming through, you're all on all turf. If you have to push the game back an hour or two, no big deal. You're not having to push back a 7 o'clock game to start at 8 or 9.
And the lights are already on here at Seneca Valley.
This breaking ball line right back up through the middle for a 1-out single for AC Corfield.
Boy, good job there by AC. Just waiting on that pitch. Just take it right where it was, right back up to the middle.
Andrew Corfield officially, but nice stuff from Don Rebel as the athlete of the week last week was Corfield because in kindergarten there were 2 Andrews.
We're red. Yep, so the teacher, credit to the kindergarten teacher for the nickname.
Now, they're going to see what they can do keeping him close, though. How about 25 stolen bases on the year for Corfield as this first pitch breaking ball in there, first strike one. Just to put that comparison, the rest of the team has 21 combined. Like, yowza.
That's talk about Mr. Everything down there.
Had a stolen base in the quarterfinal win, a 5-4 victory over New Brighton at Pullman Park as Joseph throws over to first. Back safely head first is Corfield.
I still think a great decision to put Elwood City and Riverside at Pullman because that place is going to be they'll get 1,000 people down there tomorrow.
Oh, for that game? You could have played that down at Cal U and you would have gotten 1,000 people for the Rival Cup in the WPIAL semifinals. This one misses outside, evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me talking the other day. I mean, I did a 12 and under championship between Elwood City and Riverside, and it was an uproar to say the least.
I got my initiation to the Rival Cup as another throw over back standing this time as Corfield. My first year working with MSA, arrived at 5:55 for a basketball game. The JV game starts at 6, right? Already standing room only at 6 o'clock for the JV game. It's like, yeah, you know it means a little something different. As the runner goes, pitch out, throw down from Tatterson, and it's going to be up the line and sliding in head first with stolen base number 26 on the season is Corfield.
That reminds me a little bit of Our Lady of Sacred Heart and Cornell when they play. It's just like that. I went to a basketball game in their little bandwagon of a gym at Ocean. It was like that.
Should be 2-1 now the count. After that pitch out, Ryan Shaw at the plate leads the team with 20 RBI, and a big part of it is because of what Corfield just did, and he's been doing that all season long, just getting an extra base into scoring position. The 2-1 from Joseph swung on and missed, evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, Shaw is part of that very successful Southside Beaver football team. Been a nice run for them.
He will be the pitcher today. Got the save, did Shaw, in that 5-4 victory against New Brighton. Second time they'd played the Lions. Faced off in a non-section game early in the year. Shaw, good job to extend the bat and foul this one out of play. Try to get you score updates on that other Class 2A semifinal between Fort Cherry and Riverview. And a swing and a miss for strike 3.
Yeah, high fastball there, probably out of the strike zone, but got him to chase.
First strikeout of 1-1 now the count to Cole McCoy, the senior first baseman. Runner in scoring position, 2 down in the top of the first inning. Backdoor breaking ball just stays outside, makes the count 2-1. McCoy hitting .351 on the year, had a double and an RBI.
Okay, I'm going to try to stay still.
Yeah, well, you're better.
Yeah.
I think we're good now.
I hope.
Lee's hitting buttons over here, and that's never a good sign. 2-1, little check swing, dribbler out in front of the plate. Tatterson out from behind the dish, throws on the first in time to retire McCoy. 2-3 on the putout to end the top of the first. No runs on 1 hit, but that runner stranded in scoring position. Southside 0, Neshannock coming up to bat. You're watching the WPIAL Semifinals on the NFHS Network.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Meet Hometown, your flexible, user-friendly digital platform built for schools and communities. So your students and supporters can easily buy tickets online, add them to their wallet, and quickly scan for entry, streamlining event management and boosting revenue with customizable seat maps, season passes, and live reporting. Get started and make us part of your hometown today.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money. All from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Neshannock coming up to bat, tied with Southside 0-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Their batting order looks like this. Center fielder Cole Hutchinson leads off. Luca Pegley batting second. Nathan Rickle hitting third. Ryan Cameron is the cleanup hitter. Anthony Aiken hitting fifth. Joey DiMuccio, the DH, hitting sixth. Mason Mraz, Hayden Tatterson, and Kevin Gerlach, the batting order for the Lancers. Pitcher Denny Joseph pitching, but not hitting in the lineup today. Ryan Shaw, the right-handed sophomore, steps onto the mound. First pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Mentioned Shaw got the save lead there in at Pullman Park in that 5-4 victory on Monday.
So must have thrown under 50 pitches, I would assume then, since he's pitching today.
Officially 9 pitches. No. Breaking ball, catches the inside corner, evens the count at 1-1. Yeah, faced 9 batters, but only threw 9 pitches. It's almost as that's almost as impressive as did you hear the other day. 6 pitches thrown in the top of the first inning and giving up a grand slam in major leagues a couple of nights ago.
Oh wow!
Pop up on the 1-1 pitch from Hutchinson. Hudson loses the mask. He gives way, and that's Shaw, the pitcher, able to make the catch before falling back to the turf. Corfield nearly got there as well. That ball just a few feet in front of home plate, but everybody come charging in, and the pitcher ends up making the catch.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a very routine play where he turned into a very rough play there. He thought the catcher was going to take charge there in Hudson, but lost it. Good job there by Shaw to hang in there. Also, Hutchinson, he was hustling around first. He would have been on second at least if that ball drops.
First pitch upstairs, ball 1 to Luca Pegley, .434 average. Well, this team, they're aggressive on the base paths. They take an extra base any chance they can. How about 82 stolen bases?
Yeah, Coach Q will do whatever it takes.
Breaking ball in there. Also misses. 2-0 the count. Now, you mentioned the hustling to second base. Cole Hutchinson in that game. How about a double squeeze? He gets the bunt down, and a 9-hitter Kevin Gerlach scored all the way from second base on the play. 2-run score. 2-0 now the count. Breaking ball swung on and missed by Pegley.
Yeah, Coach Quilero been around for a few years here at Neshannock.
7 years as the head coach, 20-plus years as the assistant to Coach Bub Kirkwood. That breaking ball stays upstairs, makes the count 3-1 to Pegley. Bottom of the first inning with one down, still scoreless between the Rams and the Lancers.
Of course, Coach Calero, also known as Coach Q, because it's a lot easier to say and spell.
Yeah, if you everybody in the WPIAL, when you say Coach Q, you know who they're talking about. As another one swung on and missed. A lot of breaking balls from our, tough to tell from our angle, Lee, but it feels like a lot of breaking balls early in the game here.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. They're getting in the chase, too, because those were out of the zone.
Shaw, a 4-1 record. Mentioned he got his first save of the year in the quarterfinal win. And this is another pitch fouled off and out of play.
Yeah, he's not throwing really hard right now, but being very effective here in the first couple batters.
Coach Q coaching at third. Kurt Latta, the first base coach for Neshannock. Long pause, now finally Shaw gets his sign. Winds and fires, and this one's fisted up behind the pitcher's mound. Corfield coming in to make the catch. Kind of got it off the palm, but was able to snag it in the end for the second out of the inning. So a couple of pop-outs here in the infield.
Yeah, just jammed them there.
The shortstop, number 34, Nathan Rickle.
Now comes Nathan Rickle, and he's the do-everything sophomore for Neshannock. Leads the team in just about every offensive category. 20 RBI, 542 average. First pitch breaking ball catches the outside corner for strike one. He had an inside the park home run lead in the first inning.
Is that the one he almost put out of Pullman?
Adding a one-hop the fence out there, yes. Yeah. And he took that with some opposite speed or opposite field power. Kind of like this one, only this one off the fist towards shallow left center field, and it will fall in with a two-out single for Nathan Rickle.
Got good speed, too. He took a wide turn around first base. He's being aggressive, looking for that double, but good job by center fielder Frazier to corral that, get the ball back in quickly.
Well, very similar. What AC Corfield is to Southside is what Nathan Rickle is to Neshannock, leading in basically every offensive category. And then Ryan Cameron basically is the mimic of what Ryan Shaw is. 18 RBIs for himself, batting behind Rickle on the year. So that first pitch misses downstairs. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Rickle off and running at some point here during this at-bat.
Except we just haven't seen Rickle break any football or basketball records yet.
That is true. Incredible.
Yeah.
It feels like we've called Corfield's name
for 8 years.
Throw over to first base. Back in time there is Rickle.
Well, he's one of the main reasons why that football team was so good. Last year, actually over 3,500 career rushing yards down Southside. They run that lovely wing tee.
Yeah, that helps. It's a balanced rushing attack, and you still have somebody who runs that for that many yards.
Then over 1,449 career basketball points, Southside.
1-0 the count. Runner goes. Breaking ball is going to get called strike two, and sliding in safely at second is Rickle.
Not even close.
Yeah, went on the right pitch on a breaking ball. Makes the count 1-1. Now Cameron with a runner in scoring position. He went 2 for 4, maintaining his .500 average on this season. Also had an RBI in Monday's quarterfinal win, a 10-0 win over Apollo Ridge. Time requested and granted in the box from Cameron.
Of course, we call Cameron's name a lot in the basketball and football field this year.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, Ryan only a junior, so we'll be calling his name for a while.
One of 2 juniors, along with 4 seniors, 3 sophomores, and 1 freshman in the Neshannock starting 10. Breaking ball is going to be popped up towards left field. Going back now, hustling in is Mizik. Settles under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 2-out single, but just like Southside, that runner left stranded in scoring position. Scoreless through 1 complete inning from Seneca Valley, the Class 2A semifinals on the NFHS Network, and listening at lcsportsnet.com.
From
From coast to coast and every state between, X marks the spot as Max Preps is your source for everything high school sports. From schedules, roster, stats, live scores, video highlights, photos, playoff brackets, to award programs that recognize the hard-working athletes across the country. Max Preps gives you access to every team, every game, and every player. Get in the know today by downloading the Max Preps app, available in both the iTunes and Google Play Store. Or visit maxpreps.com, America's source for high school sports.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
Hi, we're WVU. You probably know us for screaming. And yeah, we're pretty good at it. But here, it's more than a chant. It's our celebration of innovation.
Let's go.
Our rallying cry for community.
Let's go!
And honestly, it's just our way of life. So whether you're chasing big dreams or just chasing sunsets,
let's go!
Top of the second inning, scoreless between Neshannock and Southside. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up. Hudson, Ziegler, and Little for Southside. And first pitch from Denny Joseph misses downstairs for ball one. We'll keep an eye on the pitch count because there was 21 pitches thrown there in the first inning for Denny Joseph. 15 on the other side thrown by Ryan Shaw. Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1 to Will Hudson.
That's going to be some of our keys to the game today, sponsored by LGKG. Luxembourg, Garber, Kelly, George, been Lawrence County attorneys for over 90 years. You can check them out at lgkg.com. I mean, pitch count's going to be huge because what other pitching do they have? The depth of this pitching staff for each goal.
Remember Cole Hutchinson, as this one's fouled back and out of play, 1-2 the count. Cole Hutchinson threw 5 innings Monday, so he can't throw. And starting pitcher was Dawson Frazier for Southside, also threw 6 innings in his game, so neither of them are eligible to throw today, as this one's popped fouled on the first base line. A lot of room in foul territory. Moreau's giving chase, and actually overran it.
Yeah, just got turned around. Wind is blowing out towards right field, right center area, so just got turned around there.
Interesting, though, knowing that weather was coming through today, not sure if it was intentional for either team, but both pitchers finished under 75 pitches. So had this game gotten postponed to tomorrow, Hutchinson for Neshannock and Frazier for Southside would have been eligible to throw on Thursday. But being that the game did stay on schedule, thank goodness, both are ineligible. This one's going to be driven towards the left center gap on their horses. Hutchinson and Gerlach, they're not going to get there. 2 hops the fence in dead center field, and holding at second base with a leadoff double is Will Hudson. Gave that one a ride, and it's deep. Probably, 405 to dead center here at Seneca Valley?
There's... batting. Yeah, he's going to say yes. Left field a little shorter, but you got the tall fences in left and right field. Yeah, that was a poke. You knew it was going to be at least a double off the bat.
And no courtesy runner being utilized. It will be Hudson running for himself on after his 4th double of the year. Jacob Ziegler now will step to the plate. First pitch misses upstairs, ball 1.
Yeah, Jacob, part of the prom court this year at Southside Beaver.
Leadoff double in the top of the second inning. Southside looking to strike first, and this one's driven towards left field. Gerlach going back on it, and he makes a leaping catch, and off and running with the pitch, as he thought it was going to be over his head, was the runner from second, and thrown in for the double play. Cuzzy recovers, make the catch, and fires it in for the twin killer.
Very much so that Gerlach. Now batting number 14. Boy, he was dancing a lot around there. Thought he was going to be burnt and got the glove up at the last second, and he's getting a lot of laughs out there from his infield. But recovered, Nice throw in the second base, easy double play.
Pegley, again, got a little over-anxious, too, as it came back in. He actually bobbled the ball as it rolled into him and only ended up beating Hudson back to the bag by maybe a step or so, but they're all enjoying it now.
Yeah, just bad running there by Hudson, because if the ball goes over his head, he's going to score easily anyways. Make sure that ball's over your head.
1-0 pitch, one hopper to short, taken there by Rickle, and the throw off the bag, but getting back on it is Moroz with the toe to complete the putout. So 3 batters come to the plate, a double and a double play, and then the ground up to end the inning with no one left on the bags. To the bottom of the first inning, or to the bottom of the second inning, we go. Still scoreless between Neshannock and Southside on the NFHS network.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Neshannock in the bottom of the second inning. A couple of hard-hit balls there in that inning for the Rams, but Neshannock, after giving up the leadoff double, a double play, and then a hard ground out to end the inning. Got to be at least pleased, I think, if you're Southside with the at-bats in their first 2 times through the order, or the first 2 innings, I should say, Lee. Neshannock, though, 3 pop-ups in their first 3 at-bats.
Yeah, you definitely got to be happy Southside, other than the base-running blunder there, but
now
they got a beat on Joseph right now, so to see if Neshannock can get a beat on Ryan Shaw.
Anthony Aiken, the senior.
Yeah, the Edinburgh football commit, Anthony Aiken.
Heard he's potentially rooming with Jack Miles of Laurel, actually, up there.
Wow. I like it.
First pitch breaking ball into Aiken, misses for ball 1. Aiken, DiMuccio, and Moroz are the 3 due up. Ryan Shaw on the bump. A 2.71 earned run average on the season. Falls behind now 2-0. I'll tell you what, 5 batters faced from Ryan Shaw, only 1 first pitch strike. 7 batters faced for Denny Joseph, only 1 first pitch strike. And I mean, that's one of the stats that I always keep my eye on, because if you're ahead of the count, you're typically going to be extremely effective. And right now, neither pitcher showing the early count control. No blood yet, but a 3-0 count to Aiken here, leading off the bottom of the second. As Shaw winds and deals. That one catches the top of the zone, makes the count 3-1.
Yeah, we mentioned a couple of the impact players we're going to be talking about by Nick's Auto Body. From a scratch to a dent, a major repair. Nick's Your Man, located on South Mill Street in Newcastle. Corfield is definitely one of them we talked about.
As this one's off the end of the bat, chopped foul, makes the count 3-2.
And you definitely got to get good pitching out of Ryan Shaw. On the other side from Neshannock, I mean, who do you pick? I mean, you got plenty of candidates for an impact player. You mentioned Rickle having the Mr. Does Everything for Neshannock.
Payoff pitch, and this one's going to be lasered towards right center field. Going back on it is Matovich, and it's off the wall, halfway up the giant porch, with the giant fence in the short porch of right field. Aiken, a lead-off double.
Well, it looked like a harmless fly ball, and that ball just got caught in the jet stream. He said mentioned halfway up the fence there.
Yeah, it didn't even look like he got all of it,
no.
Lee. Thought that was going to be a routine fly ball until you saw Matovich just turning and going on his horse. So incredible. You get each team with a single in the first and stealing second, but no blood. You had a leadoff double for Southside in the top of the second. Now Anthony Aiken responds with his leadoff double.
Infielder's looking bunt right now.
The freshman DiMuccio swinging though.
Okay. Of course, Coach Q, you never know what he's going to do. He reminds me of the coaching style of Andrew Heck at North Allegheny. He's the same exact way. Just never know what situation you might see that double squeeze or stolen bases in unconventional times, and you just never know what you're going to get.
You just know that when you play for Coach Q, you're going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
But smart on the base paths. As that breaking ball stays upstairs, evens the count at 1-1. DiMuccio, the freshman, call him a Swiss Army knife. He's played every position on the field this year as a freshman except for catcher. And Coach Q said if he needed to, he could throw him back there. This one popped up behind second base. Second baseman Diltz is going to go back and make the catch in shallow right center field for the first out of the inning. A lot of pop-ups getting under these pitches being thrown by Shaw here so far.
Yeah, it's 4 pop-ups so far.
Now batting.
And then
number 22,
the long pop-up off the fence.
Mason Morose.
Mason Morose to the plate. RBI double on Monday. Leads the team with 7 doubles on the year for number 22. Neshannock wearing their red uniforms with the white pants, white numerals, as Morose pops this one up foul and out of play.
Yeah, we mentioned just a lot of room in foul territory, and you do not see that at a lot of high school ballparks.
A couple of years ago at a playoff game, there was a pop foul on the first baseline. The first baseman caught it in foul territory, and a runner tagged from second to third. I mean, that's how,
without a doubt.
That's how much room there is if you've never been out here to Seneca Valley High School. Another one foul back and out of play.
Yeah, especially if you're running towards that fence. That's an easy decision there to and the same way at Pullman, too. At Pullman, a lot of room along those outfield.
Yeah, at least you don't have to worry about trying to throw the ball up over the netting, which is not permissible, by the way. That's out of play there at Pullman Park. We'll be there tomorrow for Riverside against Elwood City.
You will be. Or something.
I will not be.
No.
0-2 count, and Morose hits this one towards center field, and this one carries all the way out towards deep center. Caught there by Frazier, but because he was going back on it, reading it was Aiken, and he's going to slide into third base, tagging up to third.
So you'll be on your way to Indy, right?
Yeah, this time tomorrow, I'm hoping I'm halfway through Ohio.
That's good.
Hayden Tatterson.
Score update through 2 innings. Eden Christian leading Western Beaver 1-0 in the other Class 1A semifinal. Already a Greensburg Central Catholic victory over Sarah Catholic earlier today. First pitch to Hayden Tatterson. Misses for ball 1. Tatterson, after the year comes to an end, he's heading up to West Point.
Yeah, congratulations to him. That's
cool.
Quite the honor.
He had a cool little ceremony. He swings and misses, though, waves at an off-speed pitch, evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, I saw the plaque on his Twitter page or somewhere along there. It's neat.
The one thing I never realized, I mean, and I graduated with a kid who ended up going to the Naval Academy. Shout out to JT Graham, as they're going to go with a bunt with 2 outs. Kind of a safety squeeze. Aiken returns back to third, and Tatterson's.
But we have a foul ball. Or out. He's out for running out of the baseline. How about that? The runner, they're saying Tatterson was outside the running lane who caused the problem, so they're going to call him out.
So they're calling him out for being out of the baseline.
Yes.
The rule, Lee, is that you have the 45 feet till the running lane is there, and then you have to get into the running lane. And this is why this is the dumbest rule in baseball, and I will preach it till the end of the world. You must run in foul territory, but you must touch first base, which is where?
And fair. And
I rest my case.
And guess what, real quick? Before the game, before everybody got here, there was a double base out there.
Oh, was there? Okay.
But neither schools played with a double base this year, so they took it out and put the single base in.
Well, there you go, and that may have ended up making a difference. But nonetheless,
we help prepare students to better
I'm gonna look up something in the rules, but for now, scoreless through 2 innings. Back in a moment between Neshannock and Seneca Valley at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Well, I must say, Lee, I'm not sure I've ever seen that in one of the games that I broadcast, but, I mean, for sure you could see Tatterson was inside the baseline.
I just had it the other night down at the Cannon McMillan game. Except what I was a little confused about is it looked like the first base umpire made the call instead of the home plate umpire.
Yeah, which that was also interesting. And you're the one to better answer on that of who, if one is supposed to make the call over the other. You got the more umpiring experience than I do on that one.
Well, in a two-man crew for softball, it's usually the home plate umpire has the best angle of it. Mm-hmm. The first base umpire is watching the ball and the play.
He was called out before the throw was even made. That was the issue I had with it.
Right.
Because basically, based on that, he called him out before the ball was even touched by the catcher. So basically, as soon as he was 45 feet up where the running lane begins is when the umpire made that call. And I guess that's kind of the issue I have, because if the throw isn't made, you can't call him out because you didn't interfere with anything.
For those of us don't like the call, please go to PIAA.org, click on how to become an official. Take your test and see how you can do.
I don't mind the call. I hate the rule, and I will be adamant about that one forever. Anyway, back to the action. 1-2, the count. Just missing outside is Joseph to Dawson Frazier. Now makes the count 2-2.
Yeah. Usually you don't see that call until after he's on the bag, or you see that. But like you said, it was an early, early call.
The other thing too, and that's why I was going to try to pull out the rule book, is if there's no throw, can there be an interference for running inside the baseline? If there's not even an attempted or a fake throw, and then the other part of it too is that there was no chance any throw was going to beat him, period. So, that's the other part of it, too, of why I'm unsure of and would be interested to see how the rule is actually written, because no throw was going to come anywhere close. If the throw goes inside the line and it hits him, absolutely, it should be.
I'll make a comment here in a second.
After a full count coming to Frazier and a swing and a miss, second strikeout of the game, and 44th of the year for Denny Joseph.
If the catcher at least puts that arm up, that's an attempt.
Yes, I agree with that.
So,
I agree with that.
So if you see that arm come up, you know you're going to have interference, possibly.
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Yeah. But again, the other scenario I can try to say, though, is that even if he throws it immediately, Tatterson is four steps past first base before any interference could even possibly have happened. His first pitch misses outside to Brooks Mizik. Top of the third inning, scoreless between Neshannock and Southside.
Hey, back to some good news on Brooks Mizik here after this pitch.
The 1-0 coming from Joseph. Squaring the bunt is Mizik, and it's going to be fouled back.
He is in the process of getting his aviation flying license. How about that?
Good for him.
Down at Beaver County Airport. So had to ask him before the game, because if you go to his Instagram page, you see a little airplane on there. So I had to do a little bit more investigation on that.
2-1 out of the count as that one misses upstairs to Mizik. One of the, I didn't count, 3 seniors, I believe. Yeah, 3 in the starting lineup. The 1-1 from Joseph. Swung on and missed, makes the count. I had a 2-2 actually.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that article earlier in the year on one of the basketball players or football player one that had the pilot license that was flying the kids around.
That one's downstairs. Count now full.
I want to say Upper St. Clair, but somewhere down that way. Mike White did an article on that. Kind of neat to see.
Taken to the air.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the only thing that we might have a shortage of that rivals referee shortage and official shortages is pilot shortages.
Yeah.
No shortages of strikeouts back-to-back for Denny Joseph. Third strikeout, first time through the order.
Now batting.
Yeah, blew the fastball right by him.
the second baseman.
Yeah, Joseph going to be off to La Roche after his high school days here. Hopefully it's going to be extended another 4 weeks or so.
Top of the order, Ian Diltz grounded out in his first plate appearances, hitting .309 on the year. Holds on the first pitch upstairs for ball one. Coming up in a moment, we'll have our Melee Minute. We'll take a look at what's going on in the softball playoffs. Did that just for you. This one's grounded back up the middle, off of the glove of Joseph. Nearly backhanded it. Pegley with the bare hand throw, not in time to get the speedy Diltz. Pegley may have been able to get to it behind second base had Joseph not gotten a piece of it, but Joseph got the glove on it. It will be an infield single and nearly an impressive backhanded play and a great recovery from Pegley to even make it close.
Well, you said Speedy Diltz. He did finish 14th in the WPIAL in the cross-country races. So,
but shockingly enough, the only starter without a stolen base.
Wow.
For the Southside team. Your leadoff batter. So interesting scenario there.
Yeah.
Might he be off and running at some point during this at-bat as Corfield takes strike one down at the knees?
But you don't want to take the bat out of Corfield's hand in this situation.
You're not wrong with that.
Yeah.
Has had the first hit of the game, a hit in all 3 innings so far for the Rams, but still scoreless. Quick slide step and going to be fouled back and out of, or back towards the dugout, I should say. 0-2 the count. Coming up tomorrow on Lawrence County SportsNet, we will have the Riverside Elwood City baseball game. We'll also have video coverage with that one on the NFHS network.
Get your tickets now.
Easily. We'll be down for the Union softball game against Jefferson Morgan. How about rematches for 1A softball in both semifinal games from a year ago? We'll also have, of course, the Laurel Neshannock softball game as this 0-2 pitch fastball just misses outside.
Get your tickets now.
Get your tickets now. Start walking up there now. That's a 3:30 start, by the way. Keep that in mind. Not 4 o'clock.
Any reason for the
start? I did not get confirmation on that, actually. I meant to do that. Got a little busy. The 1-2. Corfield, ground ball right side. Huge hole, and that's going to be a 2-out single. Diltz is going to round hard at second, throw back, and now he retreats back to the bag. Good piece of hitting from Corfield, finding the open spot in the defense.
Did you see why he's batting over 500? Right there. He saw that huge hole in that inside-outside swing. Just didn't have to hit it hard. Just get it on this turf, get it through the infield.
Yeah, made that. Honestly, made it look easy.
Yeah, pretty swing.
Now Ryan Shaw to the plate, hitting .309 on the season. Back-to-back 2-out singles. Diltz at second, Corfield at first.
Service at our best, baby.
First pitch misses outside, ball one. Yeah, Lee's got his coffee. He's fine now.
Well, Jay's getting one outside. You didn't get yours.
I might go for that later.
That's
1-0 swung on and missed by Shaw. Evens the count at 1-1. Shaw, the sophomore pitcher. Dawson Frazier, who led off this inning, also a sophomore. So you're going to have a couple of pretty powerful arms continuing for them over the next couple of years. Neshannock through their senior Ryan Cameron, the junior, closed, I should say, but Cole Hutchinson and Denny Joseph, the 1-2 punch, both seniors, as this one's fouled back to the screen, makes the count 1-2.
Did you find any information at all on Mr. Craig Campbell, the coach of Southside Beaver?
Negative. I did find one thing, and I wanted to try to confirm. Believe he was part of some pretty impressive track numbers from Southside.
Oh, wow.
He was a Southside grad from around 2015, 2016. That's about the extent. I was hoping you had gotten something.
No, I'll tell you a couple things here.
1-2 pitch popped up sky high on the left side of the infield. Rickle drifting back into shallow left field, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. Couple of 2-out hits, but both runners left stranded on the bags. We've played 2.5, still scoreless between Neshannock and Southside. We're going to take a timeout, but we'll keep it right here as it's Melee Minute time. So producer Jacob Walzer, put me on the clock. Let's take a look at what's going on in softball in Lawrence County. We'll start with today's game. The Elwood City Wolverines are the 4 seed. They are taking on South Park. That game going on right now. We'll get you a score update on that here in a moment. The other 3A semifinal is 3-seeded Mount Pleasant against Keystone Oaks, a 7 seed, defeating and upsetting the 2-time defending champion Mohawk Warriors.
Yeah, with that.
In 2A softball, we mentioned Laurel against Neshannock. That is a 3:30 start tomorrow. The other game, Chartiers Houston against Bentworth. Chartiers defeated Riverside 4-0 on Monday. Bentworth a 6-1 victory over Shenango. And in Class 1A, the two semifinals, the same as what you saw last year. Union against Jefferson Morgan. That's at 4 o'clock tomorrow at North Allegheny. And then the other one is Carmichael's against West Green. That game, believe down at Gateway or Norwin. I forget which one now without looking at my notes, but those games both going on tomorrow as well. There's your Melee Minute, brought to you by Melee Chiropractic. Keeping you in the game as we keep you informed of what's going on in Lawrence County softball. That is the first time, folks, all year that I have done it in less than 60 seconds, and I screwed up anyway because, gotta give a shout out to Wilmington softball.
Yeah, there you go.
The 8 seed, just squeaking into the playoffs, they knock out the 1 seed in Mercer on Monday. They're playing against Cochranton today in their semifinal game. Give a shout out to the 7 seed Sharpsville because they knocked out 2 seed Mercyhurst Prep as well in that Class 2A tournament up in District 10.
Yeah. And by the way, you're talking about Coach Campbell. I don't think he was 2015 because he's got a gray beard over there.
So maybe that is a younger Craig Campbell.
Yeah, he's in his 3rd year here at Southside Beaver. He was the junior high coach for many years, and he says I was decided to move up, got the job, and I'll give you the golden nugget here in a second after Hayden Tatterson steps in.
It's Kevin Gerlach leading off.
Kevin Gerlach, excuse me.
9-1-2 hitters. First pitch breaking ball bounces in for ball 1. Gerlach, Hutchinson, and Pegley. The 9-1-2 hitters. Go ahead, Lee.
Mr. Campbell played his ball at Clarion and SRU. Does that Clarion ring a bell? Yes, Mr. Coach Q and Coach Campbell were teammates at Clarion. How about that?
This one's hit towards right field and drifting back and making a catch just in front of the wall was Matovich. Balls in the air keep on flying deeper and deeper. That one, though, stayed in the park, and Matovich staying with it enough, making the warning track catch.
Boy, did he do a nice job knowing where that fence was, reaching out for it, feeling the warning track, and just doing a great job concentrating the ball out there.
The only thing I could nitpick about on both his and Gerlach's catch earlier is maybe to sprint back a little more first rather than kind of the back pedal, but really impressed how both of those fielders, Lee, opening the hips one way, opening it the other, and getting the whole body turned and not just backpedaling. 1-0 now the count to the leadoff batter, Cole Hutchinson. Still scoreless between Neshannock and Southside. Bottom of the 3rd inning as this one's ground ball to Hopper to third base. Ziegler takes it on a backhand and throw across for the second out of the inning. Hutchinson almost looked like he was turning, like he thought that had gotten through for a second. He almost looked like he was turning around the bag. Interesting there.
Batting number 1,
I think he was making sure he's inside the running lane.
Yeah, maybe.
Hagley.
Again, dumbest rule in baseball.
Yeah, I was trying to find some good stuff on the coaches, but they both agreed. It's like, no, we're not going to go there. So,
what? No stories. From
no stories. They're going to keep it there.
First pitch swinging is Pegley, and this one's going to be hit towards the right center gap. Matovich, though, covering some ground, makes his second catch of the inning, and it is a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd. Still scoreless in the 2-3 game of the Class 2A WPIAL Semifinals. Watching on the NFHS Network with audio at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
2026 football.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between.
Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Top of the fourth inning. Jacob Walls, our producer, if you can throw the brackets up when we have a moment. There's a look at your Class 2A tournament, and Neshannock, after the first round bye, took care of Apollo Ridge 10-0 in 6 innings on Monday night. Southside also the first round bye, a 5-4 victory over New Brighton. We'll take a look at that Fort Cherry against Riverview game as the top 4 seeds all making it to the semifinals, and no teams will be done after today. There will be a consolation game for third place. The top 3 teams out of District 7 will make it into the state tournament, Lee. 4, 5, 6 hitters due up, and the 4-hitter Cole McCoy takes the first pitch he sees, lifts it out towards right field, caught by Aiken for the first out of the inning.
Boy, you like to see that, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, especially 53 pitches thrown by Joseph after 3 innings. That's a big 1 pitch, 1 out scenario there for the senior left-handed pitcher for Neshannock.
So both these teams are going to get down to W&J. Just which game are you going to be playing in?
Right, you're going to play on the EQT Park or Ross Memorial Park. First pitch, swing and a miss for Will Hudson. Fooled them all as that one got all the way back to the screen, actually. Beautiful breaking ball from Denny Joseph.
Yeah, both these pitchers have been doing well.
Got to give a shout out. I know Maria and Kara Joseph in attendance here today. Denny, the nephew of those two, because that one misses outside, evens the count at 1-1.
Your standings brought to you by Axe, Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service. Open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, and anywhere else they want to go.
Including school. We have a couple of students in the area who utilize the Axe services to get themselves to school or home from school.
RideAxeBus.org.
And if you end up getting Tim Continenza as your driver, well, no, I can't.
I'm not going there.
He's going there, though.
Yeah.
2-1 breaking ball, called strike 2 in the outside corner. Hudson had the double to deep center field. Our scorekeeper said between innings, I've been doing games all year, hasn't seen many of those hit out there. Actually, may not have seen any this year make it all the way to the fence in center field. This one got under it a bit more. This one to shallow center field. Hutchinson settles under it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Newcastle Transit Authority out-of-town scoreboard. South Park leads Elwood City 2-0 so far after 4 innings.
Ziegler.
Sydney Seckley, we heard her name, not giving up a hit and struck out 7.
How about that Elwood City team, even getting to this point? They have 9 healthy players.
Yeah, it's all about the McQuist and the pitching right now.
Amber's been lights out.
To be off the Slippery Rock.
Got to play a lot of her games at Slippery Rock this year. Jacob Ziegler in there, first pitch breaking ball for strike 1. Ziegler hitting .232 on the season. Another out-of-town score update. Fort Cherry in the 3rd inning leads Riverview 4-0.
Not a surprise.
That one misses outside, evens the count at 1-1. Southside has seen Fort Cherry once already this year.
Did I read that article that coached 38 years? I believe the head coach down there has never made it to the championship.
Yeah, 38 years. That's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing compared to Coach Ollie Astro. But
what was it, 57?
58.
58 this year. Insane.
745 wins, 46, somewhere around there. A lot.
Swing and a miss for strike 2, evens the count at 2-2.
And what's more impressive, though, I think, is his assistant coach has been with him for 56 years.
What, all except for the first year and the last year, right?
No, the 2 years that he got drafted into the Army.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
That one just missing outside, and the count goes full.
I think in the early 70s with Vietnam. Yeah, that's impressive.
I remember talking with Coach Marnacino. I may have butchered that.
Something like that.
I apologize, Coach John, there, but that was a fun conversation talking about how he got into the program. Both these pitchers getting into the program. A strikeout ends the inning, and a 1-2-3 top of the 4th, retiring the Rams. To the bottom of the 4th we go, still looking for our first run between Neshannock and Southside. It's the 2A semifinals at LC SportsNet and watching on the NFHS Network.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Girls Track and Field as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning their semifinal meet and reaching the WPIAL Championship. Congratulations to Coach Heather McKissick and the Lady Spartans Track and Field Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Bottom of the fourth inning, 3-4-5 hitters due up for Neshannock, scoreless in this Class 2A WPIAL semifinal game. Throw a bag of chips at Cody Patterson.
Throw a bag of chips at him.
I don't know. Can I talk loudly enough that I can make him look up? Rickle, Cameron, and Aiken due up for Neshannock, the heart of the Lancer order. Can they figure out the right-handed sophomore, Ryan Shaw? We've seen a lot of that. A lot of first-pitch breaking balls that have been left upstairs. This one for ball one.
Yeah, Rickle figured him out early with that leadoff single, or the two-out single, excuse me.
Only 5 pitches thrown last inning by Shaw. This one, line drive, and just lands foul past the first base bag, and I mean just.
Yeah, probably about a foot there.
The ball goes all the way down to the corner. Thanks, sir. And the ball's still just sitting down there with nobody going after it yet.
Yeah, Jake will always take free food there.
Thanks to Jay Moan helping run the cameras as well, as this one's ground ball on the breaking ball towards second base. Tough hop, but taken by Diltz and throw the first just in time to retire Rickle for the first out of the inning.
Boy, can he get down the line.
Coming out of the left-handed batter's box certainly helps. That's the first time he has been retired all playoffs. Reached base all 4 times in the quarterfinal.
Ryan Cameron
had the inside the park home run.
I can see why.
A double as well, and walked twice in that game. Now retired for the first time as Ryan Cameron to the plate watches first pitch downstairs for strike one. Neshannock, all 3 losses on the year coming within the section, splitting their series with Laurel, Shenango, and New Brighton, as this one's lifted towards shallow left field, and coming out of the way the last second was the center fielder Dawson Frazier, as Mizik, the left fielder, will make the catch.
Yeah, good communication out there.
The right fielder, Anthony Aiken.
Calling him off.
Anthony Aiken doubled in his first at bat off the right field wall. But how about this? Shaw has retired 8 straight since that. Five flyouts, 2 groundouts, and the runner's interference called against Tatterson, as this one's hit towards left center field, and again, almost the exact same scenario. Brooks Mizik comes in, makes the catch. Another 6-pitch inning from Ryan Shaw, retiring the Lancers in order. 4 complete, still scoreless. A trip to EQT Park on the line. It's Lawrence County SportsNet and the NFHS Network.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
4 innings of play gone. Top of the 5th inning, still looking for our first run. Only 2 hits surrendered by Southside's Ryan Shaw. 4 hits surrendered by Neshannock's Denny Joseph. And I think what's been most impressive, especially about Shaw, it's all pitch to contact. He only has 18 strikeouts in now 35 innings pitched on the year. And none today. He's just letting the ball be put in play and really not a lot of hard hit balls off of Lancer bats.
Doing his job.
Pitch to contact, and it's working well. And the pitch count, keep an eye on that. 65 pitches thrown to start the inning for Denny Joseph, only 41 for Shaw on the other end. First pitch from Joseph, strike 1 to Jacob Little, as it is the 7-8-9 hitters due up, and that one's fouled to the screen. Makes the count 0-2 to Little, hitting .244 on the season.
Well, if you need anybody to sing a national anthem, he's your man. Mr. Little, back-to-back in the All-State course.
All right.
He was the lead in the musical for the last 4 years. And plus, he was a Mr. Beaver County candidate.
Just barely holds on the outside corner. Does stay outside.
And his goal is to be on Broadway.
All right. Good for him.
So he's been...
Yeah, we love the arts. We love covering the Lawrence County Band Festival every year. And especially love those who do it all. Denny Joseph trying to do it all for Neshannock. Gets his 5th strikeout, that time catching the outside corner. Little going down looking.
Coach Campbell said he's quite the character, to say the least. Also on the golf team, also.
Dawson Frazier.
Quite the character. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Dawson Frazier to the plate. If he or Mizik can get on board, would turn it over to the top of the order for Ian Dilt's first pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Good off-speed pitch. Both pitchers doing a really nice job at just mixing things up.
Swing and a miss, evens the count at 1-1.
And I could say the catcher's calling the game, right?
I'm going to guess that you have between, for Neshannock at least, Kurt Latta, college catcher. Oh, by the way, somebody by the name of Richie Saragnis out there. I think he knows what he's doing when it comes to pitching. This one's fouled down the right field line and will bounce into the bullpen. Yeah, quite the staff that Coach Q has to work with. Guy by the name of Sony, I don't know. He's kind of, he's all right. Pizzas are good. That is.
They're gonna wait for that ball to get picked up. Nope.
Yeah, it's Coach Borelli. He can get hit. That's fine. The 1-2 from Joseph. Oh, I thought he rung him up. My apologies. Stays outside.
Ball 2.
Called ball 2. You're right. I was watching the right arm. Yeah. Our umpire gives a nice quick signal, and I thought I saw a twitch, and I was anticipating it. Swing and a miss. That was just a pitch early. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now 6 in the game for Denny Joseph.
Yeah, he's handled this bottom of the lineup pretty well.
Brooks Mizik, the senior, hitting in a 9-hole. Can he get things going with 2 outs?
The left fielder, Brooks Mizik.
Mentioned Southside saw Fort Cherry in their first game of the year. They were hoping for a chance maybe to get a rematch in the WPIAL championship game. Fort Cherry won that game 11-0 as a first pitch breaking ball for strike 1 to Mizik. That was their only non-section loss. 2 losses within section play, 1 to Riverview, the other team in the semifinals, and Apollo Ridge, the team Neshannock just beat in the quarters. This one's popped up back foul, and it will drift just out of play, count 0-2.
Yeah, Neshannock known in the playoffs for a lot of very exciting, long games, wins, losses, you name it.
How many of them were producer Jacob Walzer a part of?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 now the count. Joseph kicks, fires, and gets one is fouled back and out of play. One in particular I remember right here at Seneca Valley, second round of the state playoffs back in 2023, or on that state title run, 2022. Let me check myself there.
22.
Is it
22.
22.
Yeah, got the shirt.
Is that game, how many innings did that one go, Jacob?
I want to say 11.
11 Jacob said 12.
Okay.
It's either way, it sounds about right. The Burgettstown semifinal game went at least 9. Another one popped fouling out of play.
The Burgettstown game was at Shaler High School, and I had to be another broadcast.
That was the WPIAL semifinals, the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
The state semifinal at North Allegheny went just 9 innings, and I say just.
I think I had to go to North Allegheny
you
at
did.
that time. Yeah,
you did. You did have to leave early.
Yeah, and Randy Gore thankfully picked us up.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, chopped, found the first baseline, and foul. So 3 straight pitches fouled off by Mizik. Good job to extend the at-bat and extend the pitch count.
I got the back-to-back softball, baseball trip to Happy Valley shirt on today.
What a fun year that was in 2022. Yeah. Breaking ball backdoor breaks around the plate. It will now be a 2-2 count. Good hold from Mizik.
Boy, the Neshannock bench wanted that one.
So did Joseph, who now has 81 pitches thrown.
It doesn't sound like he's going to get through this game, possibly. We'll see.
Swing and a miss, first strike 3. Joseph strikes out the side in order. Has now thrown 82 pitches. Remember, you have 105 as your total.
Still in good shape.
Still in decent shape. We'll talk more about that when we return. Lance is coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Still looking for our first run of the game. The NFHS Network listening at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
A lot of bread on the line here. Trip to EQT Park. To the winner.
That bread is good, by the way.
Yeah, we tried some there when we covered the WPIAL Track and Field Championships.
Jenny Lee bread.
One of the sponsors for the district championships this year. DiMuccio, Moroz, and Tatterson, the 6, 7, 8 hitters, due up for the Lancers in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, you take a bite out of the gold medal, then you take a bite out of Jenny Lee swirl bread.
Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah. They had over 1,200 loaves of bread at the track championships.
Oh, my goodness. 2-0 the count to DiMuccio, hitting .429 on the season. He is the freshman. Squares the bunt, pulls back, and that one's going to miss outside as well.
You knew that was coming. Just any way to get on base right now.
One run.
Just find a way.
One run could be the difference. I'll tell you what, though, the Elwood City game last night, it felt like a 1-0, 2-0 game was how it was going to end. And then Elwood City scored 3, and then... Or Elwood City scored 2, excuse me. And then...
I don't know if that hit him or just a ball 4. Couldn't tell.
I believe it hit the shoulder of DiMuccio first and then hit off the mask of the catcher Hudson.
So we'll go hit Bassman.
Now, sounds good.
Number 22.
Either way, it is the first free pass given, and it comes on 4 pitches from Shaw. First free pass given by either team.
Now does Moroz bunt in this situation? Taking a long look at Coach Q.
Coach Q using the number system, calling out all the information.
We hear a lot of those coaches doing that these days.
Threw over to first base. And you know what? It makes sense. I mean,
does anybody
still do the hand signals?
Or does anybody listen to this and put a recording
absolutely.
And try to
Yeah, I mean, they try to. The thing is, I mean, knowing these systems, you can switch with a computer program. Scoring a bunt and throw down to second base as DiMuccio was off and running. Now he's in a pickle. Throw back to first base, and he's going to get tagged out.
And Coach Q looking for a balk, I think.
No, I think just confusion on the...
No, he's looking at the umpires right now, I think. Or is he just... No, he's looking at the coach. Okay, so... Yeah, it's like, what'd you stop for?
Yeah, not on the same ball.
Yeah, so 2-6-3-6, I believe that would go.
Sounds good to me. That's a 2-6-3-4. The second baseman made the final tag. Breaking ball misses away. So, and here's the other thing, too. That's 6 straight balls thrown to start the inning. 2-0 to count to Morose.
And I wrote down wrong. What did Morose do last time?
Flew out the center field.
He was a center field also, okay. So I did have it right.
Another breaking ball, so 7 in a row.
Yes, that hit Bassman costly right now.
A pickoff, could it be more costly, though, for Neshannock?
Nobody's touched third base yet today. Other than the one Neshannock early. Nope, nobody has touched third. Oh, yeah, Aiken was
Aiken had a leadoff double and made it to third on a tag up. Yeah, that's it. Breaking ball in there makes it count 3-1 to Morose, hitting .426 on the year.
I'd be taken again.
Or do you green light one of your big guys with 7 doubles on the year? Doesn't matter. Way upstairs for ball 4.
Now let's see if we see a pinch runner, and Coach Q's already looking that way.
Yep, that'll be Lucas Walzer coming in as your pinch runner here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Oh, how come him? I'm just kidding.
Well, it gives us a chance to mention, give a shout to Anthony Aiken. Missed a couple of weeks with the hamstring injury, was not able to run in the WPIAL Track and Field Championships as a result. Hayden Tatterson, who's coming up to bat now, also a big part of the track and field team. Both Aiken and Tatterson set multiple records in individual and relay events this year, and then throw in Walzer coming in, who was a top javelin thrower. I think went into the finals with one of the top 3 or 4 javelin throws in all of the WPIAL. So
look at that.
Love seeing the sharing of athletes in the same season. And just 3 examples right there, 2 of them out here on the field at the same time.
And I love what Coach Q just did. Use your offensive conference after the mishap there.
And I'd say it wasn't even his offensive conference, because there was a punch insurance trip to the mound taken there by Southside.
It was a little bit too long, though, too.
So both might get charged, is what you're saying? Gotcha. Tatterson at the plate, first pitch downstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, because the trip to the mound was done. And Coach Q really took his time.
10 pitches thrown in the inning, 9 have been balls. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1 down. Tatterson holds on the breaking ball, makes it 2-0. And I think you're right. At this point, why swing until you can prove that Shaw can throw a strike?
Yeah, the Shannock had somebody warming up in that bullpen.
I believe that's Cameron.
Yeah, get a little loose.
This breaking ball catches the outside corner, makes it 2-1. Ryan Cameron got the final inning, no save opportunity in the quarterfinals, but pitched the final inning in 1-2-3 fashion against Apollo Ridge. Winner will take on either Fort Cherry. Runner goes. Ground ball fouled on the third base line. Fort Cherry last we saw was a 4-0 lead over Riverview in the 1-4 semifinal. Tomorrow you'll get audio-only coverage of Union against Jefferson Morgan at lcsportsnet.com. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes again. Just getting a piece of it was Tatterson. So Walzer will return back to first base.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Campbell right now, I'm throwing over to first base right now, because Neshannock is Walzer's taken off twice here. Not getting the biggest lead at first base.
2 stolen bases on the year for the senior. Long pause, and now delivers. No steal this time. Ground ball towards third base, taking on a couple of hops by Ziegler. Throw to second base. It's low, but in time to retire Walzer on the fielder's choice. for the second out of the inning. Tatterson, the runner now at first.
Now batting.
The good job there by Walzer, though. Sliding hard in the second. Good, clean, hard slide.
Now, Kevin Gerlach to the plate. Though I call him Kevin. Anybody listening from the Neshannock faithful, like, no, it's not Kevin, it's Cuzzy. We know this.
Shout out to his sister here real quick, Adrian.
Tatterson first pitch going towards second, and he'll get a stolen base.
A Riverside Apartments stolen base. You can call 724-658-0520. They got apartments for $500 per month and under. Yes, Gerlach's sister Adrian just named the Distinguished Young Woman of 2026. Congratulations to her. Plus, she's a level 10 gymnast.
Breaking ball.
Which is insane.
Breaking ball evens the count at 1-1, but there's a runner in scoring position after Tatterson's 7th stolen base of the year. Shout out to Pennsylvania Distinguished Young Woman from a couple years ago, Allie Ross. Got to give a shout out to her any chance that I can.
Yeah.
Union grad now down in Alabama. As this one hit off the fist up the middle, taken on a backhand by the second baseman. Throw to first is going to be in time. Just barely keeping the foot on the bag was McCoy. Great play by Diltz, and he had to get rid of it quickly as Gerlach was hustling down the line there, Lee.
Yeah, that's play of the game right there by Diltz. That ball, he had to come to a complete stop before he could pivot and throw. So, I mean, he said showed off the arm. Good job. Good stretch of first base by McCoy there.
A hit batsman and a walk, but a pickoff and a runner stranded on the bags. Through 5 innings, still scoreless between Neshannock and Southside on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Kaylee Kubelis as the April Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after setting the school records in the 200-meter and 400-meter dash at the MAC Championships. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Neshannock's Anthony Aiken as the April Male Athlete of the Month. Anthony broke a 56-year-old school record in the 100-meter dash, is a part of the school record 4x100-meter relay team, and also second on the baseball team in RBIs, including a walk-off single against Shenango. Congratulations and best of luck to Neshannock's Anthony Aiken and Kaylee Kubelis, the April Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters.
Apologies there to our friends at Medore Bonner Law. Back to the action through 5 innings of play. Southside 0, Neshannock 0. And it is top of the order, due up Diltz after making the good play to end the last inning. He's first pitch swing, ground ball to third base. Cameron completes the 5-3 putout. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, good stretch. Cole McCoy, the UPMC stretch.
Just about to say that, don't you?
Yeah. Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you back on your feet faster. UPMC.com. And we work together too. Well, not enough.
Yeah, really not.
Or how you want.
Well, there's a reason why we need to put the barrier between us, Lee.
Yeah.
Maybe we feel like we're still not working together when we have this barrier here. First pitch misses upstairs to Corfield for ball 1. A couple of singles for...
You're the scheduler.
I am the scheduler. I get to pick who I want. This one hit hard towards left field, going back to the track, towards the wall, and Cuzzy Gerlach makes the catch with his back on the wall to retire Corfield, who gave it a ride. But warning track power for the second out of the inning.
Boy, that had home run material there written all over. I thought that was going to get out of here, but Corfield just short.
Just got under it just a hair. Gerlach tracking it the whole way.
Yeah, good job by Gerlach, though. Just knowing where he was on the field.
Now Ryan Shaw with 2 down comes to the plate.
Of course, Hutchison out there telling them also where the fence is.
That one fouled off for strike 1. And I'm glad you said that, Lee, because that's, I know, something that not enough outfielders get credit for is the communication between them. I credit good coaching back in Little League for those two, but that's neither here nor there. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And no, I'm not talking about a kid by the name of Mike Nuzzo. I'm not talking about him as a coach. 0-2 the count to Shaw. 7 doubles to lead the team on the season. Can he get on base with 2 down here? This one tails away, makes the count 1-2. That was pitch number 88, by the way, for Denny Joseph.
Well, if he can get out of here, he can at least get into the 7th.
Shaw only 59 thrown through 5 innings. So he's well on pace. There's another one tailing away, evens the count at 2-2. And that's key, too, because when you look at the pitching stats for Southside, 37 innings thrown by Frazier, 31 by Shaw coming into today. Next is Cook with 18. In only a handful of appearances, as this one's popped up in foul territory down the first base line. Morose makes the catch in foul ground, ending the 3rd straight 1-2-3 inning on the mound for Denny Joseph. But still goose eggs on the scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th, Neshannock coming to the plate. It's the Lawrence County SportsNet, watching on the NFHS Network.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Top of the order due up in the bottom of the 6th inning, looking for the first run of the game. Neshannock and Southside here in a barn burner. Cole Hutchinson, Luca Pegli, and Nathan Rickle leading off. And thank you, producer Jacob Walls, for passing this one around. A little feel-good story for you, Lee. I know you hate those kind of stories, don't you? Cole Hutchinson, because of the game today, cannot go to the annual Top 10 dinner for seniors. The Top 10 go out to a nice dinner, and each student invites a teacher that has inspired them to attend with them at the Top 10 dinner. Well, Cole, one of the top in the graduating class, can't attend today because of the game. Give a shout to Mr. Reynolds. That's who he invited to go to the dinner. Mr. Reynolds said, I'm not going to the dinner. I'm going to your game. So shout out Mr. Reynolds, I know, in the crowd here supporting Cole and the rest of the Lancer baseball team.
Well, if they get a victory here, they can go for a celebratory victory
now, that sounds
dinner
great.
Afterwards.
Maybe stop by the Crane Room.
Yeah.
Kitchen going to be open late tonight. It is salad night. Hutchinson with a bunt on the third baseline, just foul.
And that would have worked, too, because third baseman Jacob Ziegler was playing deep on there. Well, I don't think he was expecting that bunt. He will be now.
Hutchinson led off with a bunt single and then had maybe the bunt of the year. Yeah. Did you get a chance to see that video, Lee?
Bunt of the decade.
Maybe. He laid out
that was insane.
A suicide squeeze that if he didn't get the bunt down, I'm not exaggerating, it would have broken his jaw.
Or something, or lose some teeth.
Incredible that he did get it down for not 1 but 2 RBI on that squeeze play.
Was that something for your wall of photography?
That was something for your wall. I got a great picture. Check it out on our social media page. We'll have more shots from her later tonight as she's in the house again.
Check them out on Facebook. Somethingforyourwall.com photography.
The 1-1 breaking ball again, missing upstairs.
Yeah, I got to see the video. Got to see the picture. It was the double. You hit the high-pitched voice.
Oh. Hey, you'd be impressed with how that game had to be called, too. Jacob can attest to this one. With the
whose color? Oh, that was Jacob. Okay.
Yeah. Breaking ball misses downstairs, makes the count 3-1.
Didn't recognize the voice, though.
Well, only one headset was working for us.
Oh, jeez.
The other one died. So what do? We turned on a camera mic, and I was talking like this into a camera the entire game.
Love it.
Felt very old school there. 3-1 to Hutchinson. Catches the outside corner, and the count full.
That's the old school days of passing the phone back and forth.
We did a conference call at a game once down in Avonworth. Remember that? We each had our own phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretended we knew what the other one was saying. I mean, you can't hear me even with the headsets on.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
another story. Payoff pitch, little check swing is going to dribble foul on the first base line. We'll do it again. Scoreless, bottom of the 6th inning.
Hey, you do what you got to do to get the game on the air. If people only knew what happened behind the scenes.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially at this network.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Shaw gets the sign, now winds and deals. Fouled off again by Cole Hutchinson.
Boy, if Shaw was only close to the pitch count.
Yeah, came in to this inning with just 59 pitches thrown. Extremely efficient.
Yeah.
Winner will take on Fort Cherry or Riverview. That game now in the 6th inning. A 4-1 Rangers lead. Payoff pitch yet again. Ground ball fouled on third baseline. So now Hutchinson's wasted 3 in a row.
He had a complete game the other night with Liam Cooper from North Allegheny. Threw 72 pitches in his shutout victory. So he was eligible to pitch again if they wanted to, because of 2 days rest. So I don't know if they're throwing him tonight or not against Cannon McMillan.
Cole Hutchinson, who was the pitcher on Monday, who started the game. He's in the batter's box facing a full count pitch up the middle through the wickets of the pitcher, taking it second base, bobbled, recovered, and got it to first. Ian Diltz with another impressive play there at the 4 spot.
Play number 2, Mr. Diltz. Ball hits the heel of the glove, pops into the air, but I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to take the bobble in my right hand and throw it on the first to get the out. Gonna love the composure out there by Mr. Diltz.
Now Luca Pegley walked and scored a run on Monday. The sophomore hitting second in the Lancer order. Can he find his way on base? Breaking ball right down Broadway for strike 1.
And you can hear off to our left the very vocal Southside Beaver fans. Made the long trip.
Trip up from Hookstown, about 45 minutes versus about 30 minutes from Neshannock. I'll take the trip here to Seneca Valley any day of the week.
Oh, so will I.
0-2 now, the count. Got another breaking ball in there for strike 2.
And we got a press box and free coffee. I'm happy.
Breaking ball again, lifted towards left field. Going back on it is Mizik, now settling under it. The senior makes the catch for out number 2.
Now
2 down.
Number 34, the shortstop, Nathan Rickle.
Rickle to the plate. A single and a ground out in his 2 times to the plate.
Boy, you'd love to get him on right now. Get that speed, get him to second if you can.
He showed off the speed. First pitch downstairs for ball 1. Showed off the speed, Lee, with an inside the park home run down at Pullman on Monday.
He showed off the speed just with that ground out to second base,
That
too.
is true. Only a sophomore, both him and
He can
Pegley.
fly.
And a junior in the cleanup spot. The young lineup at the top of the order is another breaking ball. This one breaks around the plate, making it 2-0. Coming up after the game, we will name an MVP of the game and a Maley Chiropractic play of the game. 2-0. Ground ball ripped fouled on the first baseline. Give a shout out to MVP Insurance, where they coach clients to better coverage, better prices, located in Zelienople and in New Springfield, Ohio. You heard me.
Okay.
Just down the road here in Zelienople.
There you go. The Pittsburgh way, Zelienople.
2-1 breaking ball is going to be driven towards the right center gap. Given chase is Matovich. He's not going to get there. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Holding at second. Actually, he was given the held sign. He says, no, give me a triple for the Rickle. his 6th three-bagger of the season.
Do you honestly think he was going to stop at second base?
I was honestly shocked that Coach Q was trying to pump the brakes.
There was no way he was stopping at second. That's going to get Coach Campbell out right now
12,
to decide what they're going to do with Mr. Cameron, because
Ryan
with Coach Q, you never know what might happen with 2 outs.
Even with 2 outs, yeah, you don't want to be thinking, a suicide squeeze type scenario, but
you never know. But we have him to throw a bunt down.
But now we can talk about our friends at Pontius Insurance, home, auto, business, or life insurance at pontiusinsurance.com.
Yeah, love the life you live, worry-free.
Still looking for your first run of the game, but Rickles 2-out triple.
Yeah, we haven't had a Pontius Jones McCree RBI yet today. Be a big one to catch right now.
We both need a mulligan here.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the golf outing. The Shaughnessy Scholarship will have the winner announced in the next week or so.
All right, July 18th is the Shaughnessy Open.
Cameron to the plate now with 2 down. First pitch breaking ball downstairs, catches the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, still looking for a few more teams for the Shaughnessy Open, July 18th at Castle Hills, 8 a.m. tea time.
Call Lee Moan for more information. 0-1 to count to Cameron. This one, good block by Hudson behind the dish, and that's why the triple is important, Lee, because there's not a ton of room, but any passed ball deep enough.
Rickles going. I don't even think it has to be deep enough. I think he's taking a chance.
1-1 to count to Cameron. Misses way outside, makes it 2-1.
It almost looked like a pitch out there.
78 pitches now thrown by Shaw, and that was the question: is how aggressive were you going to be?
Yeah, Ziegler even with the bag trying to keep Rickle close there.
Fly ball left field, going back on it is Mizik, going over his shoulder, and it's going to fall over his head and 2-hop the fence. Cameron with a double. He wants 3. Coming into third with the head first slide, and he's in there. Back-to-back triples. There's your Parada Jones McCree RBI. There's your first run of the game. The Lancers in the bottom of the 6th make it 1-0 with a little 2-out magic, Lee.
Cameron got all that one, and he should have stopped at second more than likely, but there was no way he was stopping either. Got that RBI in. Cameron getting the RBI triple now. See if they can get one more run in, need another insurance run if he can get it.
And they're going to bring the Edinburgh football prospect to the plate, and Anthony Aiken. First pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, that 10.98 school record in the 100-meter.
And how about this? He and Patterson, part of the 4x100 meter relay team that broke the record 4 different times this year, and they had a different foursome for all 4 of those. That's
impressive.
That golden nugget brought to you by producer Jacob Walzer.
That's impressive.
Remember Zayden Hurd from soccer season? He was part of a couple of those. 1-1 to count to Aiken. Line drive, but right at the second baseman. Ian Dilks makes the catch to end the inning. But the first number on the board, other than a goose egg, the 2-out triples from Nathan Rickle and Ryan Cameron make it a 1-0 Neshannock lead. Last chance coming up for the Rams in the top of the 7th. When we return, you're watching on the NFHS Network and listening at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
By visiting
Riverside Apartments is Newcastle's premier senior citizens complex. Looking to downsize but still maintain your independence? Riverside Apartments is within walking distance of many of the stores and restaurants of downtown Newcastle. Large efficiency and 1-bedroom apartments currently available for rent. Riverside features on-site laundry facilities, a main floor lounge area, full security door system, storage areas, and reserved on-site parking. And best of all utilities are included, including cable and air conditioning. At prices under $500 per month, there's no question it's a steal. You're safe at Riverside.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand. and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Top of the 7th inning, Tommy Trumpet playing, but no reliever coming in. It's Denny Joseph at 90 pitches out there on the bump to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters in this south side order. First pitch, ball 1 to Cole McCoy. It's McCoy, Hudson, and Ziegler due up, with Neshannock now leading 1-0.
Failed to mention Cole's brother Luke, part of the very successful Seton Hill baseball team, as he takes a pitch strike.
That one at the knees, evens the count at 1-1. It was just a couple of years ago that we had a game where you had the starting shortstop for Southside was Luke McCoy, and the starting shortstop for Laurel was...
Go ahead.
Luke McCoy.
Luke McCoy, okay.
No relation. But that was made for some fun broadcasts. Not quite your long night in North Catholic.
Yeah.
2-1 to count. Breaking ball catches the knees for 2-2. What was it? The coach, his name was Long, and he had 5 kids and cousins in there?
Yeah, they had 5 Longs playing on the court plus Coach Long at North Catholic, and I just sat back and let Matt Vandriak suffer.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout victim number 8 of the day, and a big one, the first out of this top of the 7th inning.
Huge out there.
Number 7.
Now Will Hudson has hit the ball hard in his 2 plate appearances. He one-hopped the wall for a leadoff double in the second.
So that's 96 pitches now for Joseph.
Not 95, you're right.
95.
That one 96 in there for strike 1.
You can throw up to 105.
And complete the at-bat.
So basically you can throw as much as you want. But.
The 0-1. Misses downstairs, evens the count at 1-1 to Hudson, a .333 hitter.
Yeah, Joseph has been absolutely outstanding. The LaRoche commit.
Pauses. Deep breath on the bump. Kicks, fires. This one missing away, makes it 2-1. It's been a nice 1-2 combination between him and Cole Hutchinson for a majority of the year. Ryan Cameron slated to come in if necessary. 10 appearances on the year, 9 out of the bullpen for him. Ground ball his way, taken at the backhand at the shortstop spot by Rickle, across, and plenty of time for the second out of the inning.
Boy, a strong throw. Boy, Rickle made that look easy, didn't he?
No kidding. And now down to their final out is Southside, trailing 1-0. Rickle and Cameron back-to-back triples in the top or in the bottom of the 6th, providing the only runs of the game. Jacob Ziegler representing the last chance potentially for the Rams.
13 in a row set right now by Joseph.
First pitch upstairs for ball 1. .10 pitch breaks in.
There you go.
Evens it at 1-1 for pitch number 101.
Yeah, I thought the first pitch he tried to overthrow a little bit. Good comeback.
Jacob Ziegler, JZ at the plate against DJ Denny Joseph, and it's a called strike 2 on the outside corner.
Boy, that breakup ball's been just outstanding. Throwing in all counts.
1 ball, 2 strike. Deadly silent as he kicks and fires. Just getting a piece of it to waste it is Ziegler.
Well, we got about, 500 fans here? And you can hear a pin drop between everybody right now. Feel the tension.
Joseph has retired 12 in a row. Ziegler is he lucky number 13. The 1-2. Line drive, gonna fall in front of the left fielder. Southside with some life. The tying run aboard. Only the 5th hit of the game. Ziegler, good job as that 1-2 breaking ball just hung enough.
Yeah, Coach Campbell looking either for a runner or
number 14,
or
the designated hitter.
Looking at his field. See what he's going to do here.
I think we are going to get a Castle runner.
Or they're not going to. They're just going to.
I think also confirming on pitch count because that was pitch number 104.
So they can throw to him then. Last batter for Joseph.
First pitch upstairs for ball 1. The DH, Jacob Little, a ground out and a strikeout in his 2 plate appearances. 9 ribbies on the year. Tying run is aboard at first as this one just misses downstairs.
Yeah, definitely.
Dawson Frazier in the on-deck circle.
You're not swinging here. Joseph should know that. Just serve it up for him right now. Just throw it down a strike.
Ooh. Almost hit him. 3-0 now.
Went breaking ball. Interesting on the 2-0.
Well, a lot of times you give confidence to your pitcher. What do you feel most safe with?
He's been very good with it today.
But now 3-0 the count. And this one right in there for strike 1 makes the count 3-1. Still can be picky though if you're the batter.
I'm keeping the bat in my shoulders right now.
Jacob Ziegler at first. Jacob Little with a 3-1 count at the plate. 2 down, bottom or top of the 7th inning. Right down Broadway again, and now the count full.
Hopefully the last pitch of the game for Joseph here. In and out.
With a 1-0 lead. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Joseph delivers. Line drive. Jumps over the head of Pegley at second base. And it's going to get into right field. Going first to third is Ziegler. Pegley went up for the rebound and needed just about 1.5 inches more to snag it.
He timed it perfectly, just not tall enough.
He got Dad's height. Sorry, Ed. And that's going to be the end of the game for Joseph as he has hit the pitch count limit. Ryan Cameron will come in to try to finish it off. Let's take a quick timeout for the pitching change. We'll be back and get you all those changes when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet and the NFHS Network.
Yeah. Wyatt Vogel is going to be your pitcher.
Being the home team to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Southside down to their final strike a couple of different times, but the Jacobs getting it done. Ziegler and Little each with singles.
Ryan Cameron.
And that's the end of the game for pitcher Denny Joseph, going 6 2/3 innings.
Number 11, Joseph.
It's now going to be Ryan Cameron.
Just needs to get one batter.
This will be his 11th appearance on the season, 23 innings thrown. Of the 11 appearances, 10 of them have come out of the bullpen. He's got a 1-1 record and 1 save to his credit on the year as well. Jacob Ziegler running at third base. Pinch runner, who'd you say went out?
Number 12, Wyatt Vogel.
Wyatt Vogel is running it. Wyatt Vogel, number 12, we believe, running at first base. Yeah, Ziegler is still out there running at third, and it's going to be Dawson Frazier who will be coming to the plate to take on the right-handed throwing Ryan Cameron.
Yeah, he didn't have much luck against Joseph, so first time to see Cameron.
And now here's the question you have to ask too if you're a Southside. When, if ever, do you make a first and third type move in terms of a steal, a double steal, a balk steal, a delayed steal, any of those? And you know a well-coached team like Southside, they have those in their hip pocket to be used. And now all of a sudden the nerves and the 400, 500 people here deathly quiet yet again. Ziegler at third, Vogel at first, Frazier at the plate, Cameron to the plate, breaking ball for strike 1. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Frazier did have 2 ribbies to help his own cause against New Brighton on Monday. Another breaking ball right up the middle, off the glove of Cameron, taken by the shortstop Brickle, on the first in time! A 1-6-3 putout sends Neshannock back to the WPIAL championship game.
Congratulations on a very well played game, both teams.
For the Rams in the 7th, no runs on 2 hits, but both runners left stranded.
Please travel home.
Neshannock 1-0 over Southside. Denny Joseph the win. Ryan Cameron the save. And the Lancers are heading back to the home of the Wild Things to play for a district title.
Boy, he gets kind of scared there when that ball went off to Cameron's glove. It tipped it, but good job there by Rickle to pick it up calmly. I thought maybe he might turn to throw to second, but all his momentum going towards first base. Made the strong throw where Frazier with the head first slide trying to make it close there, but did not. And Neshannock, another thrilling matchup, another down-to-the-wire victory for the Neshannock Lancers.
It feels like 2022 with a nail-biting finish like that. It is their first trip back to the championship game since that 2022 season. We'll recap it all when we return. Southside season not over either. More on that with their consolation game coming up as well. The Lancers victorious 1-0. Post-game show when we return on the NFHS Network and listening at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
Our post-game show begins here at LC SportsNet and watching on the NFHS Network. We'll get you the full line score here in a moment, but a 1-0 Neshannock victory. Lee Moan, incredible game here today between these two teams. Southside would not go away in that last inning, but ended up coming up just a step short.
Yeah, it's a tough loss for Southside Beaver for sure. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with that clutch hit in the 7th inning. They get 2 of them though with 2 outs, and their hitters and Ziegler and Little, but unfortunately, bad luck there for Dawson Frazier. Got the ball up the middle, but ball going off the glove of Ryan Cameron, who was a relief of Dennis Joseph, and good heads-up play there by Rickle, able to handle that deflection and get the throw on the first and get the complete for the Neshannock victory. So just a fun game to watch. Well played on both ends. Great pitching performance. I really wasn't expecting the pitching performance here today between both these pitchers, but credit out to Ryan Shaw, the complete game. I mean, he pitched just a gem. Unfortunately, just this 2 triples come back to haunt him in the 6th inning.
Yeah, he'll be the hard luck losing pitcher in this one. in those 6 innings, gave up just 4 hits, but those back-to-back triples. A single in the first, a double to lead off the second, no hits the rest of the way until those 2 back-to-back triples with 2 outs in the 6th inning. No strikeouts, a walk, and a hit batsman for Ryan Shaw on the bump. But it's the winning pitcher, Denny Joseph, who stole the show. At one time retired 12 in a row, couldn't get the final out, but 6 2/3 innings pitched with 8 strikeouts. No free passes in the game either. In that almost complete game shutout, gave up 6 hits scattered over the course of the game, and then Cameron finishing it off, getting the save in his one batter faced in the game. Let's get a quick scoring recap. Shout out to Creative Edge, fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services, making your project a reality. AC Corfield in the top of the first inning, a 1-out single. He stole second base, but then a couple of strikeout on a ground out. Lee's trying to break things over here.
I'm going to hold it.
Lee's going to hold on to the cord for the rest of the night. Corfield, after stealing second, was unable to get a run across. Rickle with a 2-out single and stole second for Neshannock in the first inning, but again a fly out to end the frame. Both teams with leadoff doubles. Will Hudson a double in the second inning, but then was doubled off on a line drive that was made. A beautiful catch going over the shoulder by Kevin Gerlach, and then fired back in to end the inning. Anthony Aiken a leadoff double in the bottom of the second, but a couple of flyouts and a runner's interference to end the inning. Then the teams are kind of getting into a groove. That's a couple of 2-out singles for Dilts and Corfield in the third, but a flyout ended the inning there. That led to the 12 straight that were retired by Denny Joseph. At one point on the other side, it was 9 straight retired by Ryan Shaw. Great chance in the 5th inning. A leadoff hit batsman, but DiMucci was picked off on the base paths. Morose was walked, but then his pinch runner Walzer retired on a fielder's choice, and then a ground out ended the inning. And then in the bottom of the 6th inning, after a ground out and a fly out from the top 2 in the order, 3-hitter Nathan Rickle hits one to deep left center field. One hops the wall, or the right center field, excuse me, and he was told to hold at second, Lee, but he makes it all the way into third base, and then a couple of pitches later, Ryan Cameron does the same, but to the other gap for a triple of his own, driving in Rickle for the only run of the game, and then Cameron ends up finishing the deal. Shout out to the Jacobs, Ziegler and Little with 2 outs in the bottom or top of the 7th inning, each getting singles to extend the game, but then Frazier's ground ball off the glove of Cameron, Rickle able to corral it there at first base to end the inning and the game. For Neshannock, 1 run on 4 hits. They left 4 runners on base. Southside, no runs on 6 hits. They left 5 runners stranded on the bags, and both teams no errors in the game. Great defensive play, great pitching all game. It was a pitcher's duel, 1-0 Neshannock with the victory. We got to take one more time out. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up, give out our awards for LC SportsNet, and hopefully get a chance to talk maybe with Coach Quilero real quick, though we know that's never a real quick scenario. But we'll try to do it nonetheless. Back in a moment, Neshannock victorious on LC SportsNet and the NFHS Network.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB eStore, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB eStore in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
This is Jess. She loves to run. So does Jade. And Jen does too. And while they all love running, at AHN Sports Medicine, we know they each need a little something different to get faster. Our doctors and specialists pinpoint that difference and make a personalized conditioning plan to improve Jen's stride, and Jade's endurance, and Jess's form. Because at AHN Sports Medicine, we see you.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school. What should we do?
We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my ex driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Continuing on our post-game show here at NFHS Network and LCSportsNet.com, we're going to get a chance to talk with winning pitcher Denny Joseph for the Neshannock Lancers. Denny, congrats, man. You guys are going back to the WPIAL Championship. How's it feel?
Excited, man. I mean, we were there freshman year. Couldn't get the job done, but we're back.
You're back and ready to go at it again. Let's talk about today's game, Lee, and just how everything played out. Denny, just early on, what was working for you at the beginning of the game, and just how do things feel going on? Probably a slick mound there today too.
Yeah, no, the mound felt good, similar to our field at home. Fastball was working. I mean, they were hitting curveball early. Changeup was working pretty good, making good plays out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was going to ask. Is, a couple hard hit balls, your defense makes some plays behind you. What adjustment do you make as a pitcher on the mound in those middle 3 innings where at one point you retired 12 batters in a row?
Yeah, I just keep patting the zone. Keep throwing strikes, dotting. Yep.
Just getting the job done with it. And, what's going through your mind? You're pitching a good game. You guys finally get that run. You go out to the last inning, get the first 2 guys out. And then they get a little blue pit. And then they get another one that just barely falls in. Just like, what's going through your mind? You can't quite get that last strike, that last out.
I was a little nervous, but I just got to keep going, keep grinding. A little tired.
A little tired, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Is that most pitches I'm sure you've thrown this year by far. But talk about, the fighting through and knowing, hey, you give the ball up, but you got another guy who's been in there closing it for you guys a lot this year.
Yeah, Rackab, he did really good this year. Happy he was coming after me. And he closed the game out for us.
Got it done. Talk about the senior group that you guys have. Been playing together for forever at this point.
Been playing since we were at Pearson Park. Just a good friendship in that senior class.
And I get a chance to play a couple more games now with them as a result. Yep. I want to give a specific shout out. Talk about Joey V and what he means to this team. I know not playing anymore.
I'm happy he stayed. I mean, he could have left, but he wanted to stick with his brothers and grind through this process with us.
Now, grind out it's been another grind out game, a 1-0 victory. How long do you allow yourself to celebrate then before getting ready for the championship game coming next week?
No, tomorrow, if we have practice or not, it restarts tomorrow.
It restarts tomorrow. It all started tonight with Denny Joseph. 8 strikeouts in the game, almost a complete game, but he gets the win. And he's got a T-shirt as well for our MVP of the game. Congrats, Den, and best of luck. We'll see you next week at Wild Things Park.
Thank you.
That's Denny Joseph for the Neshannock Lancers. Let's take one more time out. We'll come back, see if we can get a chance to talk with Coach Q here in the NFHS Network.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Congratulations to our April LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Girls Track and Field as the LCAP Team of the Month after winning their semifinal meet and reaching the WPIAL Championship. Congratulations to Coach Heather McKissick and the Lady Spartans Track and Field Team, our LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Kaylee Kubelis as the April Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month after setting the school records in the 200-meter and 400-meter dash at the MAC Championships. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Neshannock's Anthony Aiken as the April Male Athlete of the Month. Anthony broke a 56-year-old school record in the 100-meter dash, is a part of the school record 4x100-meter relay team, and also second on the baseball team in RBIs, including a walk-off single against Shenango. Congratulations and best of luck to Neshannock's Anthony Aiken and Kaylee Cubelis, the April Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and
performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, Gem Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Postgame show continues on the NFHS Network and listening at lcsportsnet.com. Coach Colero back to chat with us here. 1-0 victory for the Lancers.
It's a process, I think, like no other that we do and that we go through. And, these kids cashed in on a little bit of the sweat equity today. There's still a lot of work left. We're going to enjoy this tonight. And we already started scouting with them, but that game plan will come in tomorrow. But we're going to enjoy this because it's hard to do. As you see throughout the WPIAL, some of the top seeds, us last year, get knocked out early. It's I tell you what, exciting baseball, and every pitch matters, every play matters, and where are you going to get that? It's a win or go home. You know what I mean?
Well, Monday was one of the few playoff games that we've seen from Neshannock in probably the last decade that wasn't a 1 or 2 run game. That had to feel more weird than anything. This feels back like the 2022 season.
Yeah, weird, but it was a good feeling. Sitting there up 8-0 and wondering if I could finish it at 10, not 1-0.
Fair enough. I mean, this is a game. I mean, like you said, grind it out. In previous years, but talk about the section games. These back and forth games. Walk off victories back and forth.
I'm going to give you a stat to help prepare us for this. Well, I don't know what our record is. I know that heading into when we were 16-3 out of 19 games, we had 12 one-run games. Mm-hmm. We lost 2 of them on walk-offs, but we won the rest. But we were in those games. Mm-hmm. We went and played Sarah Catholic down in Boston Field. It was a playoff atmosphere. It was raining, pouring, and that was the game I think that I saw what this team was completely made of. Because there was so many things that went against us, but they kept grinding back, and we won that one-run game, and we treated that like a playoff game. Mm-hmm. I think our schedule, the non-conference, and then in our conference, I know there's some teams exited early, but man, you had to come ready to play every Monday, Tuesday, as you saw. Yeah. It was so hard to get a sweep. It really was.
And that's what it's been the last couple of years in Section 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's a complete grind, and helps get us ready. The off weeks will come where the teams just aren't up to par at this point. We scheduled, tough competitions that week. Is one of the weeks we went to had Sarah scheduled, and Central Valley, and hey, again, I have to just say this while I'm on the air. My coaching staff, second to none. The work that they have put into this program voluntarily, the scouting, the reports, film watching on Sundays. Throw a little bit of American Sniper in there. Coach Latta stops and watches that, and him and Coach Yook in the living room. Going back to be honest with you, and my son took over the JV program when Joey and Gator and Mason and Luca, the time that he put in the winter, and then all for 2 years developing those kids, and they're on the field now. Mm-hmm. He always told me, he said, Dad, you guys have struggled hitting. They're going to hit. These kids are going to hit. And Coach Latta can run any program right now in the WPIAL. Top dog. He would go in. I would co-sign for him to be a head coach. And what I'm learning off of my coaches, I run hot. And when things go bad, sometimes my emotions come out. I wear it on my sleeve. I've learned so much from him about how to keep the kids even kill throughout the game. And, hey, on to the next one. We're going to make mistakes. He does a tremendous job at that. I think it filters throughout the entire dugout. Joey Borelli's been with us. He's a winner. And you have Johnny Sansone. The guy wants to coach with me. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Right? And he jumped in. And I really think these guys, after last year, they saw how crushed I was. They jumped in to help. All these guys, and they said, you mean so much to us in this program, and they're all in. Johnny started out like, hey, I'm gonna come, we're gonna do the winter, and then
he's here every game.
Like, Johnny, you got a baby at home, you have a business. He said it'll wait, but to have guys like all of them, and then I have, look, it's important. I'm over there. Hubble Rickle is on every pitch. It's hard with his son in the dugout. What are we? 102, 103. Coach, we're at 104. Just checking the game changer. What does this kid do? What does that do? He has the videos that we watch. Everyone has played an unbelievable role, and I got to get a shout out to head scout Walt.
You don't have to, but
down the Gateway. But it's important for me why I have time for them, because without all of them, I honestly wouldn't be able to run this program, and I mean that sincerely. I'm able to do the administrative stuff and do my stuff I have to, but without them, we wouldn't be here. We would not. Those kids are so blessed. And then I had Nate Wren, who is my JV coach, developing like Coach J.A. did and stuff. So I know I'm long-winded, but it's very important to this program because we would not be headed back down there.
Talk about your two senior pitchers real quick.
Okay, yeah. So what are they now? 10-1. I believe 5-0, 5-1, maybe whatever it is. I'm not a stat guy. I know what they give me. We went with Cole Hutchison. We thought that he was the matchup Monday. Apollo Ridge struggled with the fastball. I think he threw 74 pitches, 73 fastballs. Attacked the zone. Unbelievable double squeeze. Made me look good. But listen, nobody else gets that bunt down.
Yeah.
And he started out the game with a bunt hit. And then he's a kid that can go. He can pitch, and Cole Hutch can pitch at Division III level, but he's chasing his dream at the University of Virginia. Denny Joseph turned himself into a college pitcher, and LaRoche is getting one heck of a dog. That's what they're getting, and I'm always after this on the bus ride home, I'll text Coach LeDukes, hey man, listen, you got one coming, and Denny could really and truly be a junior.
He's
age-wise. Yeah. So the maturity over the past year. Look, Denny didn't pitch a lot last year. And I know he probably wasn't happy. He was leaving the ball up. It wasn't even his fault. He was, the ball was going to be put in play last year. He gained a little bit. Those 3-4 mile an hour this year are strikeouts, right? We weren't making plays for him. So he didn't have a fair shot sometimes last year. I pulled him out. He just kept his head down. That's what I told Cody, and just grinded. And look, those two guys, I'll match up with anybody out there in Double-A, right? They just come out there, they compete. And more importantly, they are 5-star kids, the whole team. And this team loves each other. This team they literally care about each other. There's seniors, and there's seniors in that dugout that acted like they play 7 innings. Your nephew being one of them. Michael DeSanti. Robbie Bailey, okay?
Joey V.
Joey V's here. That's a whole other story, crushing. That are in there. I expect it from the young guys. They don't have to see this thing through, and that means so much to us and our program. It really does. This is not being politically correct, not trying to pour it on. This is from the heart, man. I get emotional how much these kids love each other in this program. So, listen, you got to keep coming.
I guess so.
I got to ride that wave there.
Well, we'll find out whether it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, probably tomorrow, and we will plan on seeing you down there, Coach. But congratulations again. And you said how much it means for them. It means a lot to us as former players as well, seeing what you guys are doing. That we want to be a part of the program because we never want the run to end either.
No, and I'll do everything in my power to make it keep going. One last thing, most importantly, my wife. Beautiful wife who has to put up with me throughout these we'll say I'm okay until about April, and then it starts turning on. And we have a lab that'll turn 10 tomorrow. Is struggling with seizures, and my in-laws, John and Cindy Pelko, are home with the dog and my wife, and I told them I feel safer with them there, so they weren't able to come here, but they watched it. And I'm saying, going back to thanks to what you guys do, they're going to be able to do that and watch the games, and there's people out there, grandparents, and maybe it's so important. I say it every time you're here. Man, I would have loved to have this when we were in high school. Someone really, to go out there and play and know that it's going to be tough. Honestly, 4 years of college baseball, not one game was broadcasted. We won't go back to the years.
Well, you can imagine.
But yeah, so I appreciate it. And Sib, man, Pap, love you guys. Sorry I gave you another heart attack.
Another nail biter, but Coach Q and the Lancers advancing to the championship. Coach, go get them.
Yep, thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate everything. Thank you.
Coach John Quilero, thank you so much again for chatting with us, Coach Q. And as we wrap things up here on our broadcast, go ahead and spin that around, Limon, and show off the field as it has started to rain, of course, yet again here at Seneca Valley High School. We got one final piece of business to announce for our Lawrence County SportsNet listeners, a play of the game and an MVP of the game. Your play of the game is going to go to Ryan Cameron, the game-winning triple. Also, kudos coming in and getting the save. So he is going to be your play of the game. And a shout-out to Maley Chiropractic. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. That triple literally keeping Neshannock in the game, getting them the first run and only run of the ball game. Your MVP of the game, easy there. Nearly a complete game for Denny Joseph. 6 2/3 innings, 8 strikeouts, and no walks, most impressively, for your MVP of the game. Call MVP Insurance for the win. 1-0, your final score here from Seneca Valley High School. Thank you for watching on the NFHS Network. Shout out to Jay Moan on the camera, our producer Jacob Walzer. For my broadcast colleague Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson saying so long and stay tuned. We got 3 games on tap tomorrow. Of course, the Neshannock Laurel softball game at Mohawk. That's a 3:30 start. We'll have the Elwood City game as well with NFHS Network coverage. And for baseball, it's Elwood City against Riverside and Union against Jefferson Morgan softball coming tomorrow as well. All with NFHS and the Lawrence County SportsNet. 1-0, Neshannock victorious. Thanks for tuning in. For the entire crew, I'm James Dotson. We'll see you next time on NFHS Network and the Lawrence County SportsNet. Good night, everyone. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.